Hello ladies and gentlemen, Sigval the Grim here with another Injustice 2 news episode. Today we are not going to look at any fights and we are going to get straight to the point because it is 2:30 in the morning and I've been staying up all night waiting for this damn update to finish. And this finally finished before actually after I've given up on it because I've already uploaded another video on YouTube, but just when I was going to bed after uploading the video, the update is up. So we are going to talk about the update and then we are going to talk about the updates on my secondary account. So if you want just the update part and the chests that are, if they are worth or not worth buying, the challenge, if they are worth or not worth doing, and the special offers, then stay tuned for that. If you also want at the end the secondary account updates, also stay tuned for that. If not, then I'm grateful for you watching the first part of the video. So without further ado, let's get into it. So I've looked at the Suicide Squad Enchantress, and in terms of raids, I can't say yet if she's good or not, but she will most likely not perform very well or exceptionally well because she has nothing to recommend her to be a beast in raids. But on the other hand, when paired up with the Suicide Squad team, because she has a passive that lets her regenerate health every time she resists a critical hit, and Harley Quinn gives all the Suicide Squad team critical resistance. So when that triggers, she will heal a lot without you having to actually have critical resistance on her or on any other Suicide Squad member. So when that happens, you will perform very well in the arena and Champions Arena. And she also has other things about her, but I'm not going to go in depth into her because this is not an Enchantress review. But overall, she makes the Suicide Squad viable in Arena and Champions Arena and maybe very good, we will see with time. And in terms of raids, I can't really say yet. This is this week's Champions Arena character that you can get if you get to the higher ranks. And he is not the greatest character, but for a beginner he can be very good because first of all he's got fluid combos, secondly he's got mostly high damage specials even though they don't have special properties to them, and on the third time, while using him in the arena, you can pick your fights very well to make use of his passive. So his passive is going to be useless if you're not fighting a Batman character. But if you are in the arena, you can pick your fights and you can choose specifically to fight a team that has a Batman character. And then his passive becomes very great, because he is able to revive your heroes 2 times per fight if they are knocked out. So overall, he can be a good character in the arena if you pick your fights well, and since you can also get classic Superman invasion, you have no excuse not to farm your arena this season, so go ahead and farm hard. In terms of the Wonder Woman challenge, well, you could do it if you wanted to, but she's not a great character. She is the weakest gold Wonder Woman character. I think the other one is the Justice League Wonder Woman, but actually you might want to farm it for the reason that this character is going to be likely to be reworked soon, because there will be an anniversary of Wonder Woman if it wasn't already, and there's a pretty high chance that NetherRealms will rework this character, but keep in mind this is nothing confirmed, it's just speculation. So if you want to go with this speculation, then you should definitely farm her, but if you don't trust this speculation, then you have no reason to farm her, because at the stage she is now, she's not a good character. But as I said, she is likely to be reworked in the near future, so you might want to keep that in mind. And Batman Ninja Gorilla Grodd, as I said in the last video too, is a great character, and farm it as much as you can until he is out of here. Now going into the chest, first of all the Brainiac Legendary chest, you have absolutely no reason to buy this, because this chest, you would buy it to get Brainiac shards, but you can get Brainiac shards by doing the Brainiac challenge, so this is simply a waste of your gems, and Brainiac isn't even such a good legendary. Then there's the Regime chest. And you shouldn't really buy this because Black Adam is a good hero, but you can get him from the arena seasons. And this is the same Wonder Woman that is up on the challenge. And it's just exactly the same thing that I said about her on the challenge, but you shouldn't buy this chest because if you really want to get her, you can get her on the challenge. Then we have the Suicide Squad team chest that gives you shards for the Suicide Squad heroes. And I must admit, it is expensive. As a new player, I wouldn't recommend buying into this at all. You have no reason to buy this as a new player, but as an advanced player with a lot of gems that you've saved up, this is actually not such a bad deal, because there are much higher chances to get specific legendary characters than in any other chests that we've seen now. And of course, it's just 200 shards, but it's guaranteed you're going to get 200 shards if you hit that character and not a lower amount. Well, hopefully, at least this is what it's saying. So in terms of legendary characters, yes, they are still very hard to get, they are still grinded to get, they are still a little bit paid to win to get, but this is better. This is an improvement, and I'm happy to see this. Also, in the last video I was mistaken, this doesn't give you experience capsules, actually it gives you shard for tech heroes. But still, I wouldn't recommend buying this chest, because there are much better options. And the much better option for you, for example, is going to be the premium hero chest that is up right now. Because Poison Ivy premium chest is actually a good premium chest, because this Poison Ivy is a good character because she has armor piercing on her special 2, and her special 2 has a huge range on the entire map, and she is going to be a great arena character for a beginner. So if you like a character to carry your roster and score high arena points, definitely go for her. Now going into the special offers, and there's just the legendary bundles. So you have no reason to buy especially Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, since she's one of the weakest legendaries. She's a little bit better now that we got Enchantress introduced, but other than that, and I think she got buffed a little bit, but I didn't look at that, so though definitely I wouldn't spend that much money on legendary. And there's gears for her that you shouldn't buy, and also don't buy the gear pack for Lord Joker, because you can get his gears in the arena, though get them fast because gears keep disappearing from the arena nowadays. Just a tip. And as I said, and definitely don't get him at 4 stars over here, because you will get him from the arena, and even if you don't, it's not worth buying with real money. And the sim booster and gear resources, as usually, they are situationally useful. If you can afford them and if you know what you're doing with your gems, go ahead. Now we're going to get into the secondary account updates, and if you were here just for the general updates part, then thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you want to stick around, then I've managed to get Elite 4 this season 2. I could have gotten one league higher, but I didn't really put that much effort into it, to be honest. And we got Multiverse White Canary at 4 stars. Unfortunately, her gears are not in the arena store. They were until very recently, and they got removed, and I'm very upset by that. And she's not the greatest multiverse character. Her passive improves the stat of the 5th gear, and keep in mind it's just the base stat of the 5th gear, is not improving the bonuses of the 5th gear, so that's pretty much not really great. And she will give a chance to the multiverse characters to cast their special 1 without a power cast. And the only character in the multiverse teams that I can see this being useful on is the Batwoman, because when she casts her special 1, she has a chance to get a free special 3. So if you pair her up with the Multiverse White Canary, then there will be a chance to cast both of them for free, I guess. Other than that, I don't really see a use for this character, but I'll have her anyway, and for now I think I'll couple her up with the Multiverse Supergirl, since Multiverse Supergirl is out of my main team. And we have also managed to unlock Predator Batman. And I think I'm going to unfortunately swap the Silver Batman with the Predator Batman, because Predator Batman is simply the better option, the strongest Batman. Especially in the arena, since I'm mainly using on the Silver Superman the Stun Bomb, and this guy also has a Stun Bomb and has armor piercing on his special one. So he will be a great character, and I've also wanted to build this guy, so I might do this. And other than that, in terms of my roster, not much has changed except kind of improving the gears of my characters. I've got all the gears for Aquaman to level 20, except that one that I get from race to 50. And I've got all for Bat Lightning to level 20. And I'm going to upgrade gradually all my characters in my best 5 teams, because I'm using them in Arena and Champions Arena. And a quick update on the Champions Arena. Right now I am on the 5th place, and this is still an easy league. There are still dudes with 8 points being promoted, so I shouldn't have any trouble. And yes, I have a very weak defense team, and I know this can be farmed by other players, but the thing is that other players also have weak defensive teams. So if I was to put up strong defensive teams, the other players would just farm different teams other than mine. Every time over here you will find an easy defensive team, at least for this rank that I am right now. So because of that, there's no point in myself putting a strong team. I will see in the future about that. That's all for this video, guys. Hopefully I'll finish editing it and uploading it in like an hour from now, and I'll finally go to sleep at 4 in the morning. Oh yeah, I love my life. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and comment down below with any questions that you might have about this video, because I read all comments and I will answer them all. So without further ado, I'll see you in the next one.